Breathing, it's something we do without a second thought, a simple act that we often take for granted, yet it's essential for life. This automatic process is the cornerstone of our existence, a rhythm that starts at birth and continues until our last moment. Every minute we take around 12 to 20 breaths, each one a vital exchange of life-sustaining gases, supplying our bodies with the oxygen we need and removing waste carbon dioxide. This delicate balance is crucial for maintaining our health and well-being. This process, the exchange of gases, is the essence of breathing and the foundation of our existence. Without it, our cells would be starved of oxygen and our bodies would cease to function. Imagine your body as a complex engine, a marvel of biological engineering. Like any engine, it needs fuel to function, and that fuel is oxygen. Every breath we take is like a fresh supply of fuel, igniting the processes that keep us alive. Breathing is the vital process that delivers this fuel to our cells, ensuring that every part of our body gets the energy it needs, allowing us to move, think, and even dream. It's the silent partner in all our activities, from the most mundane to the most extraordinary. Without breathing, our cells wouldn't be able to produce energy, the very currency of life, and our organs would quickly shut down. The heart, brain, and muscles all rely on a constant supply of oxygen to function properly. It's a testament to the elegance and simplicity of our biology that something so vital can happen without conscious effort. This automatic process is a marvel of evolutionary design. In the following sections, we'll delve into the fascinating mechanics of breathing, uncovering the secrets behind this essential process, exploring the intricate interplay of muscles, pressure, and neural control that keeps us alive and thriving. Join us as we take a deeper look into the breath of life, the unseen force that powers our every moment. Our journey begins with inhalation, the process of drawing air into our lungs. Picture your lungs as two large sponges that sit within your chest. When you inhale, your diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle below your lungs, contracts and flattens. This downward movement creates more space in your chest cavity. Simultaneously, muscles between your ribs, called intercostal muscles, contract, pulling your rib cage upwards and outwards. This expansion further increases the volume within your chest. As your chest expands, the pressure inside your lungs decreases. This lower pressure creates a vacuum-like effect, drawing air in through your nose and mouth, down your trachea and into your lungs. The air then travels through a network of branching tubes called bronchi, finally reaching tiny air sacs called alveoli. After oxygen is absorbed into the bloodstream at the alveoli, it's time for exhalation, the process of expelling carbon dioxide. Exhalation is largely a passive process, meaning it doesn't require as much muscular effort as inhalation. As the diaphragm relaxes, it returns to its dome shape, moving upwards into the chest cavity. The intercostal muscles also relax, allowing your ribcage to move downwards and inwards. This decrease in chest volume increases the pressure inside your lungs. This increased pressure forces air out of your lungs, up through your bronchi, trachea, and finally out through your nose and mouth. This expelled air is rich in carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular metabolism. The diaphragm, a large dome-shaped muscle separating your chest and abdominal cavities, is the star of the breathing show. It's the primary muscle responsible for breathing, working tirelessly day and night to keep us alive. When you inhale, the diaphragm contracts and flattens, increasing the volume of your chest cavity. This action is crucial for drawing air into your lungs. Conversely, during exhalation, the diaphragm relaxes and returns to its dome shape, decreasing chest volume and aiding in expelling air. The diaphragm's tireless efforts are essential for life. Damage to the diaphragm, such as from an injury, can severely impair breathing. Thankfully, our bodies are remarkably adaptable, and other muscles, like the intercostal muscles, can assist with breathing if the diaphragm is compromised. Section 5, intercostal muscles assisting the diaphragm. In this section, we will delve into the crucial role these muscles play in the respiratory process. While the diaphragm plays the leading role in breathing, the intercostal muscles are the supporting cast. They work in harmony with the diaphragm to ensure that our breathing is efficient and effective. These muscles are located between your ribs and play a vital role in expanding and contracting your chest cavity. Without them, the chest would not be able to expand fully, limiting the amount of air we can inhale. There are two types of intercostal muscles, external and internal. Each type has a specific function that contributes to the breathing process. The external intercostal muscles are responsible for the lifting action during inhalation, expanding the ribcage upwards and outwards. This action increases the volume of the chest cavity, allowing more air to be drawn into the lungs. The internal intercostal muscles are active during forced exhalation, like when you cough or sneeze, pulling the ribs downwards and inwards. This action helps to expel air more forcefully from the lungs, clearing out any irritants or excess carbon dioxide. The coordinated action of the diaphragm and intercostal muscles ensures efficient breathing. They work together seamlessly to maintain the rhythm of breathing, adapting to the body's needs, whether at rest or during physical activity. This collaboration allows for smooth transitions between inhalation and exhalation, maintaining a constant flow of oxygen into your body and carbon dioxide out. Proper functioning of these muscles is essential for overall respiratory health and well-being. Section 6. Pressure, play, the driving force of breathing. Breathing is all about pressure changes. It's the difference in pressure between the atmosphere and your lungs that drives airflow in and out of your respiratory system. When you inhale, the expansion of your chest cavity, driven by the diaphragm and intercostal muscles, creates a lower pressure inside your lungs compared to the external air pressure. This pressure gradient forces air to flow into your lungs like air rushing into a vacuum cleaner. During exhalation, the relaxation of your respiratory muscles decreases the volume of your chest cavity, increasing the pressure inside your lungs relative to the atmosphere. This pressure difference pushes air out of your lungs, like air escaping from an inflated balloon. Section 7. Lung volumes, measuring our breath. We can measure the amount of air we breathe in and out, providing valuable insights into our lung function. These measurements are called lung volumes. One important lung volume is tidal volume, the amount of air you breathe in and out during a normal breath. Another is inspiratory reserve volume, the maximum amount of air you can inhale forcefully after a normal inhalation. Then there's expiratory reserve volume, the maximum amount of air you can exhale forcefully after a normal exhalation. And finally, residual volume, the amount of air that always remains in your lungs even after a forceful exhalation. Section 8. Lung capacities, understanding our limits. Lung capacities are combinations of different lung volumes and provide a broader picture of our respiratory capabilities. For instance, vital capacity is the maximum amount of air you can exhale after taking your deepest possible breath. This measure is crucial for understanding your lungs' ability to move large volumes of air. Another important capacity is inspiratory capacity, the maximum amount of air you can inhale after a normal exhalation. Functional residual capacity is the volume of air remaining in your lungs after a normal exhalation, while total lung capacity represents the total volume of air your lungs can hold. Measuring these capacities helps healthcare professionals assess lung health and diagnose respiratory conditions. Section 9. The brain's command regulating our breath. Breathing may seem automatic, but it's actually under the control of your brain, specifically a region called the medulla oblongata. This small but crucial part of the brainstem acts as the command center for our respiratory system, ensuring that we breathe efficiently and effectively without having to consciously think about it. This area receives information from various sensors in your body, like chemoreceptors that monitor the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood. These chemoreceptors are strategically located in the carotid arteries and the aorta, constantly sending data to the medulla oblongata about the current state of your blood gases. When carbon dioxide levels rise, the medulla oblongata sends signals to your respiratory muscles, prompting you to breathe faster and deeper to expel the excess carbon dioxide and take in more oxygen. This response is particularly noticeable during physical activities such as running or intense exercise, where the body's demand for oxygen increases and the production of carbon dioxide is heightened. Conversely, when carbon dioxide levels are low, the medulla oblongata slows down your breathing rate. This can happen during periods of rest or relaxation, where the body's need for oxygen is reduced and the production of carbon dioxide is minimal. Practicing deep breathing exercises can also help in regulating this, process, promoting a state of calm and balance. This intricate feedback loop ensures that your breathing rate and depth are constantly adjusted to maintain the optimal balance of gases in your blood, keeping your body functioning at its best. Whether you're engaging in vigorous activity or simply resting, the medulla oblongata is always at work, fine-tuning your respiratory system to meet your body's ever-changing needs. This seamless regulation is vital for maintaining homeostasis and overall health.